Hey everybody, welcome back to Covers and Commentary, and welcome back to another episode of Drummer Reacts, and we are back listening to another Drumeo video. This time it's an offering, which previously we've watched that on Sleep Token's own channel. This one though is on Drumeo, and it's The Summoning, a video that you all have been highly recommending, to the point now where I have moved it to priority instead of, you know, working its way through the list. So we're going to listen to 2 play The Summoning, which I have heard the song The Summoning now. It's on my not my drum playlist, on my workout playlist. So let's see how it is performed live.
This is an offering from our third album, Take Me Back to Eden, entitled The Summoning.
I have never heard 2 speak, and I know they're anonymous, so it's kind of funny that because they're anonymous, that's like the voice filter. That's interesting.
This is an offering from our third album, Take Me Back to Eden, entitled The Summoning.
All right. Yeah, here we go.
During a section
on
this song where specifically there are no drum parts, I added a live edition of a drum solo, and I want to break down one section of that.
Okay, let's hear it.
What's happening in this section is a group of 3 notes played as right, left, kick. Typically this would be counted as a triplet format.
Yeah.
What I'm doing here is effectively counting this as 16th notes. So I'm playing a series of groups of 3 over a feel of 4, which gives the illusion of the voicing itself modulating. An additional section within
that actually makes a ton of sense. So to kind of explain, I'm terrible at reading music, by the way. Forgive me. I can hardly read it myself. But to play it, basically to play groups like that in almost a triplet format, to do that, like he said, it sounds like it's basically modulating. Like it makes it feel almost more offset than it really is, because you're playing a group of 3 in 4, and it sounds like it shouldn't work, but essentially you end up with this like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 in 4s. Like, I mean, he explains it better than I ever could. Like, yeah.
An additional section within the solo is an 8.
Basically, because by doing that, if you're playing in triplets on a 4/4 timing, you're still keeping that 4/4 timing for the band, and it still ends and starts where you would expect it to on a click track. But the benefit of doing it this way is you get a very distinct sound, which, you know, doing things like that is something that 2 does really well from what I've noticed in a lot of their other songs. So yeah.
Note sticking pattern of right, left, kick, right, left, kick. I play this twice through, and the voicing changes with each repeat.
Yeah.
Before I demonstrate this piece for you, a transcription-based offering is available at the link below.
Transcription-based offering, I love it.
This offering is called The Summoning.
The Summoning. God, I love the sound of unlathed cymbals too. Oh, listen to how dark that ride cymbal is. I love the sound of unlathed cymbals, and if you don't know what unlathed cymbals means, if you look, even just on the picture we have here, you can see the symbol, not the one all the way to the left, but the one underneath the symbol on the farmost left. That is a lathed symbol, meaning that it's taken out stamped, and then they run it through a lathe to basically take off the sort of like layer that you would get on top from the manufacturing process. But if you look at that massive ride cymbal, or even the China cymbal, which is way down by the floor tom, any of the cymbals on the left side, it looks like, yeah, all the cymbals on the left side. No, I'm sorry. The one in the middle of the ones on the left side is lathed. But just look at the big ride cymbal. That is unlathed. And when you play an unlathed, like my go-to cymbal on my kit for Crash Ride is an unlathed Peisty Rude. And it just gives you this dark, imposing sound, and it doesn't linger very long, which is nice because you can get these really impactful, deep sounds out of the cymbal without a long ring. When they're lathed, if you want a brighter cymbal, like I have a PK, I forget the model, as my crash cymbal, and that is a lathed light cymbal. It's a light crash, and that rings forever. So doing that and having that set up the way he has it is so interesting because you have the cymbals like the splashes and the crashes that ring for a long time. But yet when he's doing timekeeping over on the ride cymbal, or even when he's playing with the hi-hat open, both of those cymbals are unlathed, and so they have a dark, less lingering tone, which is pretty nice. Also, I looked up Istanbul between the last time I listened to anything from Sleep Token and now, yeah, they're nice cymbals. I'll never afford one unless I can find one used that's been cracked and soldered, and that's about the only time I think I can afford them, but they're really nice cymbals. Let's keep going. Oh, he's got Remos the whole way around this time, too. His use of ghost notes, just those soft little accents in between. Watch his snare drum when he does this next bit here. Watch this. Here. Versa. Oh. So I just learned something new. I always thought this section was played on the China cymbal, but he's using it on a regular Crash Ride. Yeah, interesting. I thought it was a China cymbal. Again, the benefit of an unlathed cymbal. There's the China. That double bass. God, I can't imagine playing with a mask on like that. He's doing it again with the ghost notes. Watch the snare drum again. And I love the sound of that ride cymbal. It's so funny. I just had a thought. It's really funny that for songs that I've played in the past with bands, it's almost like the chorus is the workout and playing in the verse is sort of your break, because the verse is usually never as energetic. But Two does so much in the verses, and especially in this song, he does so much in the verses and sort of the riffs in between that he does, all these fills, that when the chorus happens, it almost for him seems like it's a break because it's way less intense energy. I just had that thought while I was watching this. Let's keep going. I want to hear this. I know there's that big gap in the middle. I love Vessel's vocals too. And then back to that opening riff, but on the China this time. Okay. That was an interesting lead in. I want to hear that again. So he leads in with the toms where you would expect a cymbal hit. So you get a gap. That's pretty cool. Huh. God. This is a perfect time you can just listen to that dark, dark sound with that ride cymbal. Listen to that. Oh my god, and that bell is so aggressive. Actually, what's interesting is he's doing this on the cymbals, like filling in the space. I kind of experimented with that in a drum cover I did recently. If you watched it, it was a drum cover of Devil by Iron Mouse and Booby, a couple of VTubers who I've listened to their music now. And it's really fun to do that because it not only in your head helps you keep timing alongside the click track, but it fills in space live as well. And depending on, you know, if the guitarist pulls out their earpieces and plays by the monitors instead of the ear monitors, or the singer just, you know, playing off the monitor in front instead of back, this kind of helps you keep track of where the song is going on stage. That's really cool. But I love just playing with like the different sounds of the cymbals along with the main song. It's pretty fun. God, that bell, though, is so aggressive. I love it. Ooh! He's using the hi-hat to accent the bell hits now. Let's see. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, we're getting into this part. There's the triplets. Whoa, whoa! I did not intend for what I was saying earlier to be accurate, like to my camera stopped focusing. There we go. I don't know why my camera's doing that. Sorry for the last few videos where it's been doing that. I've been looking for another camera and lens. Anyway, I did not intend to kind of foresee what was going to happen here, but when I was saying that playing on a 3/4 timing, or playing on a 4/4 timing in triplets, means that at the end of the song, or at the end of the triplet portion, you still end up where you're supposed to be for a 4/4 song, even though it feels like it's off time. That was a perfect example. So he's playing groupings in threes over a 4/4 timing track, and then when it gets to that, oh, and my love, and it gets into the main chorus, or the ending chorus portion, you end up perfectly in line where you're supposed to be. Let's hear that again. The whole thing. We're just watching the whole thing again. God, he loves paradiddles too. So when the triplets start, I'll start counting in 4/4s. God, that's the other thing, is he never stops moving the sticks around the kit. He's doing paradiddles and standard rolls, but on, like, for a, 1, 2, 3, 4, or a 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't matter how you're playing it, paradiddle or straight through, left, right, left, right, left, right. Doesn't matter how you're playing it. every hit that he's doing is on a different drum and makes it sound so much more complicated, and I love it. So anyway, like I said, when he gets to the triplet parts, I'm going to count on 4/4. Just, you can watch my fingers kind of doing, you know, this, and you'll see what I mean when it gets to the end of that. Even though it sounds off time, you'll end up where the song should end. Let's go. I lost timing. God, that is so... I totally lost the timing on that. That is so fast. Hold on. Let me try that again, because I want to make sure that I get it right, because it does. I'm not even going to try. Let's just get it. Fair enough. This man is amazing. Wow. I'm usually so good at keeping timing. I'm embarrassed now. This is incredible. See, this is another thing. Notice how when he's trying to have sections of the song ring out, you're ringing out on the lathed cymbals, the ones that actually have that longer ring to them. Like, listen, here, he only played the lathed ones. Also, this different style within the same song, just shows how versatile 2 is as a drummer. More ghost notes. Watch this snare. Back on that ride. Also, just I didn't even touch on it through this entire offering, just because it goes without saying, the tuning that this man has for his snare drum is just otherworldly. Like, it is a weird but really fitting cross between like a marching band snare and a rock snare, and playing it through a wood snare like that, I'm assuming it's probably a maple snare, like, it just sounds so good. Just the right amount of ring while still having a really high tension pop to it is just insane. I'm kind of embarrassed. I'm usually really good at keeping timing. The first few covers I've done on this, the first few covers I did on this channel, I did without a click track, and then I remembered that I can do that. So the fact that he went through all of that with triplets and off time and everything and ended right where he was supposed to is just like, it was enough to throw me off, and now I'm embarrassed. But that is everything. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, definitely make sure to like and subscribe. And if you didn't and you just want to watch this video without my stupid face in the corner, head on down to the links in the description. I link the original channel that this video came from, and of course the original video itself. So go do that if you don't like watching me. But if you do like watching me, again, a like and a subscribe are always appreciated. And that is it. This was an incredible performance by 2, and now I kind of want to watch more. There was a song that caught my attention, or a video that caught my attention, that we'll be starting next week with, which is a new video from Drumeo, and I'm really excited to listen to it, which I'm going to go do now, and you all have to wait till next week. Until then, thanks so much for watching. Thank you for being here, and have a good one.